Hi, this is Emily Slaney. I'm with TVinsider.com and TV Guide Magazine, and I'm here with the cast and execs of The Walking Dead, DARYL, DIXON. And so you guys had some huge news come out of Comic-Con this year. There is a 4th and final season coming up. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
And we know that eventually this show will wrap up, but first we have to get to season 3.
Yes.
And season 3 is looking so exciting already. So first, geographically, they are leaving France. They are going to the UK, and they're going to see another part of the world and meet Stephen Merchant's character as well, who is fascinating. Can we talk about what that first leg of this journey looks like for them?
Well,
Anyway.
we ended season 2 with them going through the channel, which is on the French side, and they come out on the English side, and they've heard that things are good in England, but when they get there, it's just kind of empty. There's nothing there. And they only find one guy still living there, and it's Stephen Merchant. Stephen Merchant's the last Englishman in England.
It's the perfect guy to find.
And they do what they often do, which is they kind of like him, but he also has something that serves their purposes. So there's a sort of conflicted friendship that starts where they're trying to get what they want, but he's a guy who is a lonely guy living alone in London, and we get to show some super cool shit of London and England in the apocalypse, which is part of the fun of the show. What does that look like? It looks very different than it looked in France. And Stephen was amazing. Stephen was just amazing. And we were so lucky and happy that he was able to do it and wanted to do it, and he just dove in full on. And there's a bunch of three-hander scenes between Norman and Melissa and Stephen that are just like make my head blow up because I was so happy.
I love it because as amazing as you two are at action scenes, you have so many funny moments as well. There's all these like sweet moments of lightness between these characters. So I feel like with this guy, that could happen a little bit more, potentially.
He plays a very serious character.
He is?
And he's really good
Yeah.
at being serious. Yeah. I think it'll surprise people.
Yeah. Okay.
But you're right, though. There is a little levity between
Yeah.
this season
Yeah.
with
There is levity, and he brings the levity to it that's very human, I think. So it's
Yeah.
a serious role, but he doesn't sink into sort of the sadness
Right.
of the apocalypse, and that's part of what makes casting him such a great thing for the role. It elevates it.
There's a sensitive, quirky character.
Yeah.
Well, we were doing season 4. There's a little recipe from the Adventures PvP that we were following. Talking about the original show, but I think this episode encapsulates it, which is sad, funny, strange, beautiful,
Yeah.
scary,
Yeah.
and it has all those things.
Love that. Absolutely. And then eventually we will get from the UK to Spain. We've seen a lot of Spain. What's that like for these guys? They're going to run into some pretty rough and tumble people.
Yeah, there's a system that this town follows that's sort of medieval, where we sort of get wrapped up in their system that keeps their community running, which we sort of get wrapped up in their story.
Yeah, I mean, another situation where it's a community that kind of needs Daryl and Carol, but Daryl and Carol also need the community's help to sort of continue trying to do what they're trying to do, which is trying to get home, figure out a way. So they become sort of wrapped up in each other, these two stories. And Spain has all these things that are totally different from France. It looks different, it feels different, and geography is different, the architecture, the culture, the history, and all of that infuses the story, which really makes season 3 feel like a reinvention of the show, and gives us a lot of exciting stuff to do creatively, because we get to create new characters, new environments, new rules, new bad guys, but it's still Daryl and Carol sort of like plowing through, trying to get back home.
And what have been the biggest differences you've noticed from shooting in France to shooting in Spain?
There's a passion with the Spanish environment and the people there that you can feel on camera. The color palette's different. There's a lot of dark greens and velvets and candlelight in France, castles, and in Spain it's very much a Western. It has Western colors, but Western feel to it. It's dusty. It's high. Yeah, it's a different vibe, and it does feel like a reinvention in season 3 again, which is what I like about this show. It reinvents itself over and over again.
Yeah. It feels very Don Quixote vibes.
Yeah, definitely.
Miles Davis.
He talks about
Guys,
guys.
to Spain.
Yeah.
I love it.
And some Sergio Leone too. Yeah.
There's a theme that I
Quixote Leone.
Yeah.
Chiodi,
There you
Leone.
go. There you go. Right there. There's a line that Carol says in the trailer. I'm going to paraphrase it horribly here, but it's about moving past surviving towards living. And would you say that that's one of the big themes in season 3?
Survive your survival.
Survive your survival. I like it.
Surviving whatever it took you to survive. Just survive your survival. You begin to live.
And there's a running.
That's a bit of a cool.
There's a theme that's introduced as we get into England. That's all we do is run and fight. That's all we do is we run and we fight. Like maybe there's a better way to live, So that's sort of a common theme that plays throughout the season.
Definitely, and it plays for both of them personally, but also for the characters they interact with. So, and they're on different places in the trajectory, coming out of France and into Spain. Carol's a little bit more ready to move past the surviving of the survival towards
Right.
living. And Daryl's a little more haunted because it didn't end so well for him in France in terms of what happened with Isabel. And he put the kid on the plane, which was a great victory, but
But now he's lost the kid. Yeah.
now, so there are different places when they get into Spain. But that theme plays very much for both of them and with the people they interact with, including Antonio, who's played by Eduardo Noriega. That's a big theme for his character that kind of reflects on some of what Carol's past is too.
Well, and at the end of the season, I mean, as you said, Daryl went through heartbreak, but Carol kind of not got over, but like overcame some of her traumas that we've seen.
Yeah, she came
For
face
Carrie.
to face with a lot of stuff that had just been, probably driving her survival.
Yeah,
Then she came face to face with that, like literally and
literally.
figuratively, literally. And I think it kind of cleared the path for, opening up for something different.
Is something different a potential love interest?
What'd you say yesterday? You're learning Spanish.
She's learning Spanish.
Oh,
Yeah. Antonio, Eduardo Noriega playing Antonio, he is a curious character. Well, Carol is curious about him. He's mysterious. And as well, in a place where his life is sort of on display. Who he is, what he's about, what he's into. He's in his element, which is also really interesting
and
for
he's powerful,
to witness.
powerful dude. Yeah,
Well, then that's just Fede,
yeah.
the other guy, the one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carlos.
Yes. Oscar.
Oscar, I mean.
Yeah, Oscar.
There's a lot of new people.
It's a full reset. You have a whole new cast here.
Yeah, Oscar's amazing.
We do.
Yeah.
He's so cool.
It's a really good cast. But yeah, she sees his a little bit about his life, and there's things that she's curious about him, and they kind of strike it up. And, yeah.
I love that for
It's-
Carol. That's been a long time coming. Yeah.
It's sweet. It's really
It is sweet.
I'm excited to see it. Now, this upcoming season on Ride, I believe you got 2 of the other people on this couch to join you.
Yeah.
Can we talk about that experience at all?
Yeah, Scott got in a race car and he went really, really slow.
Really, really slow? Well, how slow is slow in a race car?
I mean, not backwards,
Yeah. Okay. That's something.
but it happened very quickly. I got a lot of stuff going on, and I remember going downstairs. I just worked out or something. This is in the hotel, and I got this idiotic sweatshirt on. And I'm like, no one from the show must ever see me in this. Go down to the coffee shop. There's Norman. Then Kim Coates walks in. I didn't even know Kim Coates was in the episode. So I'm like, wow, this is amazing. And then, 4 hours later, they were zipping around a go-kart course, and I was stalling out, but not before both Kim and Norman doubled down on having the sort of the people who tell you how to do it say how just mortally dangerous it is.
So you didn't really, you don't have a need for speed.
Oh, no, that afternoon, I had a need for speed because it was something I was not achieving.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
a desperate
Nice.
need for
Nice.
speed.
Melissa, what was your experience like on Ride?
It was a little different than my last experience, that's for sure. It'll make an appearance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, last time, the time before we were in Scotland.
It's just special to be a part of this particular episode. In any way, shape.
Yeah, it's a fun show. 'Cause, yeah,
Very mysterious. I like it.
much different than our day jobs. Other day jobs.
No, there's a lot of travel.
There's travel, but
Still a lot of travel.
yeah,
And you guys are traveling right back to Spain this week.
tomorrow.
It's amazing.
Today for me, I got all.
Oh, wow.
We're going to the airport, getting on the plane.
I love Spain.
Few hours.
It's so nice.
Spain is
to film
great.
there. The crew, everybody. It's so,
Madrid is a really great city. I'd never been to Madrid. It's really great.
I'll be visiting Pacoima.
Where's that?
Yeah, you see, it was a local joke.
I knew it.
Okay.
But,
California. I know Pacoima.
it's a glamorous city in the San Fernando Valley.
Gotcha.
Glamorous.
Well, we will all be traveling, but thank you so much for traveling here to our studios at Comic-Con. And thank you for coming out. I can't wait for the fans to see season 3 and eventually
Check it
season
out.
4.
That's
very
Season
exciting.
3,
It's gonna
Yeah.
rock and roll.
Season 3.
September 7th.
Pretty awesome.
It will blow away people's minds.
Amazing.